Ev here, welcome back. And in our last episode we really did a lot. I think we worked really hard to get our starter base going, and I gotta say that I need just a little bit more time to get started this time. It's important to listen to your body and take a break now and then, don't you think? Because for this episode there's a big problem and an even bigger build coming our way. But I heard that there's some new developments down in a town center of 3 churches. So you go check if Kirk and Margaret could work it out while I watch the clouds. Just a few more minutes. I promise.
What happened in 3 churches today? Oh, another beautiful day in 3 churches. It has been a couple of days that Kirk, the local farmer, and his wife Margaret have been fighting. While Kirk is working as usual, Margaret has had enough. She decides to talk to the newest villager, TUHRY, because she wants to get further in life. TUHRY, I want to get further in life and I think you can help me. What do you have in mind, Margaret? I want to find my passion and learn something new. And so they tried finding out what Margaret is passionate about. Day and night they talked. Through rain and lightning they worked. They would not stop until they were successful. In the end they were. Margaret became a librarian and has a newfound academic passion. After lunch, she talks to some new workers in town while Kirk is drenched in his worries. He has heard of Margaret's new life and is worried that he has no place in it anymore. He left his home for it does not feel like a home anymore and sleeps in the church as well. Will they find each other again? Do they have a place in each other's life? The big question remains. Even though Margaret learned mending, can she mend this relationship? Find out in the next episode of What Happened in 3 Churches Today.
I gotta say, I do feel a little bit bad for these two. Their well-being is of the utmost importance to me, so I know how we can maybe help them. I got a plan to implement some changes, some well-thought-out, let's say, couples counseling to bring Kirk and Margaret closer to each other. So I gathered some stuff already and we can build ourselves a little, let's call it therapy center. Yeah, that's a good name. Let me just put this here, 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 of course, here, and here. And there we have it, our own little therapy center. I will talk to Kirk and Margaret to go here and will, of course, make sure that Margaret can still work here. Here they will work and live. Here's the sleeping area, and if they come together to make a product and mend their relationship, here's where the end product will show up. All jokes aside, when the babies grow up in that water stream, they will come up here and eventually fall down that hole where we can later request them to get them a job. Welcome to the market, kid. But of course, this is very ugly and we do not want this as is in the city, so I'm gonna get a few more materials so that we can make their home beautiful. And you best believe I want to get this done because, let's be real, no one needs fishermen. And there it is. Isn't it lovely? Way better than the old hole in the ground. So let me show you around a little. Over here we have what I call our visitor center. When we have new workers, we can call them up in here, and down there will be a little room where we can hand out some jobs later. See, I went for a pattern of oak and birch logs with oak and birch planks, combined with the spruce accessories framing that, so to say, and the tuff to break it all up, and I think it feels very natural. Also, for a pop of color, we have the mangrove trapdoors on the side as kind of ventilation, I guess, and then the interior is well, non-existent at this point, so we have to figure out if and what we want to put in here. Most importantly, Greg and Margaret are already here. They were really into my idea. Can you believe it? And it seems that it has been working and they made up. See, Kirk is here, Margaret with the mending books is here. Yeah, see, they love it here. I love when a plan works out. And since we successfully helped them, it's time that we help ourselves and that Margaret can get to work for us. It's time for our very first mending book, and you know what? Let's get a second one as well. Why not? Thanks, Margaret. And with these two taken care of, I think it's time to gear up a little. Because while mining for the resources, I found 13 diamonds that we will use for a diamond pickaxe, of course, and right after that for a diamond axe. Let me just do this and this. And here we are, our very first much needed upgrade. If I had to mine one more block of deep slate with stone or iron tools, I would have gone mad or something. So, our next plan is to definitely get a library going so we can really invest in our tools. But before we do that, I heard there's an emergency broadcast, so let's see what this is about.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, in every society, there is a point at which it is necessary to move forward. We have lived with the same old habits, the same old inventories, the same old accessories and decor for long enough. Behind me, you see the button for our future. Quite literally. When I press this button, our new future begins. So get ready for a whole new life. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to the future. It looks pretty much the same to me, I gotta say. But we are in 121.5 now, and that means there are a lot of new things to explore and find out, and that is exactly what we are gonna do now. Because, look, our terrains do not look very nice right now, and I think some firefly bushes and those new desert plants or some leaf litter can make this come a long way. Also, I want to see the new chickens and cows and pigs, if I'm honest with you. So originally we came from over there, and last time we explored that way, so I think this time this is our direction of choice. So let's go exploring. What did you just call me? Oh, see, these new leaf particles, they are new also, and I really love them. I think they add so much. You agree with me, right? Yeah. Man, don't you just love it when terrain opens up like this and you see things you've never seen before in a world? It's the best feeling. We have a village over there. Thank you for this, and for this, and for this. I'll be back. Excuse me, sir, have you heard of 3 churches? It's an excellent place. You should come. Yeah, it's right over there. Just come visit us. See you then. And after that, we ventured into the world and found a ruined portal with, well, nothing really in it. And we crossed the ocean and found another ruined portal with, well, at least a lodestone in it, so that's something, I guess. And there was this sunken ship which promised nice loot and had, yeah, nothing in it except for a little bit of iron. All hope seemed lost until we found what we were looking for. There they are, the firefly bushes. I really like how they are looking, but I wonder if you can just break them. Oh, yeah, you can just break them. And over here are a few more, so I'm just gonna fill my pockets. It became nighttime, but I found some leaf litter, and I think I'm just gonna fill my pockets here as well. Man, this is so neat. I really, really love this. Oh, there are some more, but I'm just sitting here wondering why the bushes are not really fireflying like I expected them to, and maybe it's my shader pack? Yeah, never mind, it's my shader pack. We gotta find a solution for that. Now that's just rude. Oh, I found another thing that's new. I almost forgot about this. This is so cool. These fallen trees and stuff. This is... Oh man, I love this game so much. Look at it. It's just laying here. That's not typical tree behavior. Also over here we got these new flowers. These, what are they called? I don't even know. Let me take a look. Yeah, wildflowers and leaf litter. Man, this is such a cool addition. Like, look what these little things do to the game, to the ambience, and how it just feels walking through this birch forest. Like, that would not have been possible, like, even 2 years ago. Now we have these fallen trees where even mushrooms grow on it. I really love this, man. I can't say it enough. I have never seen this before. Let's take a look. Okay, there are some drowned. He has a trident and I don't really like that. Here's some loot. Let's take a look what's under here. Okay, I'm gonna take that, but thanks for nothing, I guess, and you can keep the sand. Another chest down there. Come on, Daddy needs some new shoes. A buried treasure map. Okay, it's not particularly close, so I don't know if we're gonna go after that.
Hello, sir. Would you drop me your trident, please?
Okay, I don't need that, to be really honest. More loot and another buried treasure map. Is this the same one? Why would I need that twice? What is that logic here? Get that trash out of here. Bye-bye, fellas. I won't be seeing you again. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I almost can't believe it. I think it has been a couple of years that I've been in a jungle temple and I don't really remember what happens in here. Maybe there's something new, so I guess we'll find out. So there's nothing up here and I don't think that there was something back here. No, just what I thought. So the only way is down, I guess. I gotta say, I don't remember if there's any like technique to this or if you just brute force your way, but yeah, I know there's some string on the ground and some tripwire hooks, but I think I'm just gonna pull all the levers and see. I'm still alive. That's good. That sounded promising. Let's just take these tripwire hooks because I think you can always use them for something. Maybe we even take the string. You can never have enough string, I think. There is some redstone on the ground and some dispensers in the wall, and I think we just like disarm them, I guess. And maybe we even take the dispensers and what's in them because it's free redstone, right? And you can always use redstone. More tripwire hooks. And you know what? Yeah, let's take the string too. I know we have like a spider spawner down there in the mine that we can see through this big hole that we have, but gotta start somewhere, right? Let's take this dispenser too and maybe even some of the redstone that's around here. I mean, why not? And see what the chest has for us. Well, only iron, that's alright, I guess. I just had a thought. Maybe we come back and redesign this temple or maybe even build our own temple because I used to do this with a bunch of friends on a server back in the days and I really enjoyed building all these challenges and quizzes and stuff, and I think that's something that could be very cool. Another day, another village, but maybe they have some books and lecterns for us. Good day to you, sir. Have you heard of free churches? That's promising that they have a library. Let's see what we can take. A new day, a new chance, and that's a nice little setup. We can use this and we can definitely use this. Margaret will be very happy about this. But what I would love even more is finally finding a desert maybe. Oh no, 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 no. This is the exact opposite of what I need. Man, once you're in ice territory, it's hard to get out, but maybe I can sail around it. Guess what? Another village, yay! I really hope they have heard of free churches, otherwise I'll steal their stuff. What do we have here? Oh, a bundle. I like that. And this looks promising. Look at this setup. Man, we will take all of this. The problem is that we will need a whole lot more books and lecterns for what I got planned for our library. Hello, have you heard of free churches? Have you heard of free churches? No? Nobody ever heard of free churches, man. We gotta change that. Look who I found. Man, this looks so cool. It's way better than these plain old chickens, man. These are the warm variants, right? I think. Oh, and look, new cow variants over there too. Let me take a look. Oh, they have horns. I remember. Oh, these horns look so cool, dude. I really love these horns. This is such a good upgrade. Hello, sir. You're looking very snazzy. You too. Oh man, I love this game. But unfortunately, we have no new picks here, but maybe we'll find another one. This is looking very, very promising. And I think we found what we have been looking for. These new grass variants like the... Oh, you can't just take them. Alright, but I have my shears with me. No problem. Let me take a look. Man, I think they look so good and they fit in here so well, and they're gonna fit even better into all of the paths that we're making, so let me fill my pockets here. And another ruined portal, maybe it has something for us. There's a camel here. Oh, there's a mesa over there. And, well, okay, some obsidian and another lodestone. I can work with that. Oh, and I really wanted to find these, man. They look so good. They have such a nice color, and I hope I can just shear them off of here. I can, that's very good. So I think I'm gonna need a whole lot more. Cactus flower, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. So except for the new pig variant, I think we found everything we wanted to find, and this gives us a nice overview of what this update has to offer. Like so much cool stuff like leaf litter and wildflowers. We have the firefly bushes, which I'm very excited for. These dry grass variants we have, and of course the cactus flower, which looks so good. We found some obsidian, some books and some iron. Lodestones and lecterns. I think we got a good catch here, to be honest. So I'm gonna go and mine some terracotta while I'm here, and I guess I'll see you back at the base. And we're back at a beautiful base with this beautiful new building in the background. I hope Margaret and Kirk are alright, but I think they got through it all. And I think we got some cool new stuff that we brought back. So let's take a look. I assembled some samples here, and we got the cactus flower, of course, the wildflowers, the leaf litter, the tall and the short dry grass, and of course the firefly bush, which I'm very excited to use because I think it does so much for a landscape and for, well, houses too. Also, we brought back a whole lot of new books and 6 new lecterns, which Margaret will be quite happy about, I imagine. We also got these 2 lodestones, a fishing rod and some bundles, and some tripwire hook, I mean, why not? And most importantly, which if I remember correctly, will complete this portal over there, so maybe it's time for us to go to the nether in the next episode. Please don't tell anybody, but I hate the nether. I hate it so much. I bet we're gonna lose all our stuff there. It's a given. I really hate the nether. But please don't tell anybody, alright? Secret. But let us take a look at what we've done today. We built this beauty. I really like it. Let me know what you think about it. Maybe you don't like it, which is okay, but yeah, let me know what you think. I think this went really well, and I love that these 2 get along and they made up and they are good in here, and they, well, found a new passion, I guess. But this is only the foundation, only the beginning, because I hope they are very productive in here and we can get our library started very soon. And of course we've been away the past few hours, but let's see if something happened here. Nope, still just 2 of them, but that's a good start, I think. I hope we will have some more by next episode. So as you can see, we got big plans for the next episode, so be sure to not miss that and maybe subscribe. Sorry, maybe not. Right, again, consider subscribing and do not miss out on the next episode where we got big plans, where we want to go to Nether, we want to build a library, we're gonna have to explore some more, maybe, and yeah. I think this is it for this week, and so all that's left to say is goodbye. Love you very much. See you very soon.